put together like a little rap. Are you guys ready to hear it? Like, you guys ready to hear a little bit of it? Okay. All right. So there's no beat to this, so just kind of just bump with it a little bit, all right? So in Genesis, God said, "Let there be light." It's where we find we're Christ's delight. Exodus, Leviticus, where they threw hissy fits. Numbers, Deuteronomy, books full of apologies. Then continues the monotony of their hypocrisy. In Joshua, Judges, Ruth, God says, "Nothing is stopping me from getting my children back. I will pick up the slack. Devil, I'm coming back. Get ready for a holy smack." Samuel grows up and replaces Israel's disgraces. Eli's son who ate the offering spit on God's graces. The ark got stolen and Eli fell off the wall, but God stayed faithful and true through it all. Kings is where things in Israel got just like the world. Samuel warned them, the kings will draft your sons and marry your girls. Saul didn't obey, even though he said, okay, obedience is better than sacrifice, so listen to what God has to say. Chronicles is kings from a different perspective, but inside we still see that David was God's elected. Goliath dies twice, and Saul consults a witch. Jedediah is Solomon. God loves to name switch. Ezra studied the word with all of his heart. He was like Noah, but instead of building an ark, he and Nehemiah with favor bold played their part, rebuilding the city because God moved the king's heart, like he did in Esther 2 when she beseeched Xerxes' mercies, when Haman went berserk and he started the genocide controversy. Mordecai wouldn't let Esther die, so he took her as his own. Haman laid a trap for him and lied, but instead he got owned. Flashback to Job, who loved God more than fat kids love cake. The devil couldn't believe it and stopped swimming in his lake. He said to God, Job loves you just because of his blessings. He's a fake. He took off the gloves and played dirty, but Job, he couldn't break. Psalms talks of palms that would be laid at the Messiah's feet. He would ride in on a donkey and be crucified for the weak. He came to be our hero, descended from his servant David. From infinity to zero, his love for us could not be forsaken. Proverbs gives us wisdom and principles called goads. Solomon had wisdom and people came from across the globe. He tried everything and wrote it down. We call it Ecclesiastes. He also had lots of lovers and wrote a song that was classy. Isaiah went to heaven, ate a scroll and said, Lord, send me. With its 66 chapters, it's like a mini Bible summary. Jeremiah gave hope, and then in Lamentations, he cried. Ezekiel saw dry bones get flesh, people who died come alive. Daniel prayed 3 times a day and hung out with Michael. He counted weeks and calculated the coming Messiah. He wouldn't bow down to idols, and he proved the king a liar. In Hosea, Israel played a harlot, but God still showed love. Joel has lots of visions and prophesied more will come. Amos means burden, and he showed that the Lord carries. Obadiah warns Israel that the Lord's judgment won't tarry. Jonah got swallowed, and Micah said that Israel was hollow. Their worship was a lie, and their praise was shallow. Nahum gave comfort, and Habakkuk loved faith. Zephaniah talks about the end and what it will take. Haggai means festival, and he prophesied the big party. Zechariah means God remembers. He's sending an army. Malachi means my messenger, and he told us to tithe.
These are the books of the Old Testament, and with them we shall thrive.
All right.